We just put together a small short video just to show you some of the precautions we put in place for the Daresbury Park office. Before you do return to the office, just to remind people that they can complete the return to the office questionnaire and undergo the restart induction. It's important that you complete these so that your access card can be reactivated. So just walking around the office, we've got the hand sanitisers on the entrance here. The door has been wedged open so that it avoids people having these sort of regular contact points. That's when we went into lockdown. Similar rules apply. As we go through this, you'll see some of those rules that we've still got in place. One of the things to remember, of course, if you are feeling unwell, please do not come into the office. Obviously report in to your manager and let them know that you're not feeling well. It's important that we don't allow people into the office that might be feeling unwell. Sharon Bevinson and Emma Kelly are your COVID-19 champions. And now I'm going to explain some of the precautions as we go around the office. So again, you can see here we've got the automatic hand sanitizer. As you can see here, we've got the 2 metre distancing. Regardless of what the country's doing as a whole, we're still in the office maintaining this 2 metre distancing. We've got the same signs as before with your distancing, your prevention and your symptoms, just to remind people. We've got the barriers in place, and over there we've got this, again, a sign to remind people about the social distancing. As you can see, as we go around here, we've got this one-way system around reception. So we're going clockwise around the reception area. No entry this way, so asking people to go around this way. Along here you can see as well, we've got the 2 metre signs. We've also got a one-way system in place here, so if you keep to the left, you can see there we've got no entry on the right-hand side. So that's in place in the engineering part. Here we've got the meeting rooms out of use pretty much, unless you want them for sort of 1 or 2 people depending on the size. So you'll see there'll be signs on the doors as to what usage you can have in the office space. Doors are wedged open again here, so again avoiding the contact points. You can see the chairs inside where we've got them marked out, so you need to be keeping the chairs in those positions. And continuing with this one-way system in place here. Some of these rooms are now taken out of use. So stationary down that end now, you've got to speak to somebody in support services stationary. Again, some of these rooms out of use. The wellness room is in use, but we've got new arrangements in place for first aid. So if you do require first aid, then the first aiders are trained now with a mask. You need to give basically CPR as well before. Okay. Continuing down here, constant reminders about the 2 metre distancing. As we go into the kitchen area, we've got cupboards now taken off, so that again the touch points are removed. We've got a one-way system in place here. As you can see, entrance this way, going round, and we've got line markings in place now to keep people socially distanced when they're using this facility. That's working well. We've got bins where lids are removed now, so again you don't need to contact touch points, should I say. Over here we've got cleansing in place, so here when you're using the hot tap, there's wipes there for that. Desks and chairs now. Obviously we're not allowing people to use this facility. You're allowed now to eat at your desk, and that again means that people don't gather in this area. Microwaves are out of use now. Again, there's a few touch points. We're not allowing people to go to the butty wagon when it turns up now, because that again is an area where regular people come into contact with others and increase risk, so we've removed that, and that's the rule at the moment, that you can't use those butty vans. So again down here we've got the continuation of the way restricted access. over here, you've got limited use to desks, so you're not allowed to sit alongside each other, and diagonally as well. They've got some restrictions on the actual numbers, so restricted use at the actual at the desks. And the other thing to mention is the toilets. So if we head to the toilets, and we'll explain that. Okay, the toilet areas, we've got the ladies and gents, of course. We've got these now lights in place here, so using your elbow, if you put that on to say that that you're in there, and then when you come out, if you then use your elbow to take the light off again. So that basically tells people that there's 1 or 2 people in there. Obviously the disabled toilets, there's just the one, and the same again with the gents. There's the touch, which works nicely. I'll just show you the cleansing in place here. So in the gents' toilets now, there are cleansing facilities in place, encouraging people to use the towels now rather than the dryer. So that's a better way to dry your hands. Just fold the tissues in there, and as I said, the hand dryer really shouldn't be used. Okay, so finally, just to finish off, we've gone through the whole of the office. There's just a few more things. I talked about before that the butty wagon now is not going to be available to us, so please make sure that you bring your own food and drink, your own milk, and as I do, my own utensils as well. Then just finally on the HVAC system, there's been 1 or 2 people asking about this. So the HVAC system now is on 100% fresh air being introduced. It's no longer a recirc system, so fresh air coming into the building, and that's been one of the sort of rules that we've introduced as well, because of the risk of COVID being spread. Okay, so any questions, please get in touch.